This is an interesting question, isn't it? So I'm Brandon Wright, Right Stuff Media, host of the Right Stuff Radio podcast, and I got a new one coming, The Free Thinking Entrepreneur. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you in the future. So today's question is, what's the right thing for your company? Christmas bonuses, year-end bonuses, and the answer is I don't know. But I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are and what I've done in the past, and you can decide for yourself what's best for your business. So my belief is, being in a business, I was a restoration contractor, and this is a question I get asked all the time at this time of year from different business owners. What did you do and what's the best way? And really, it's one of those conversations that I'm not sure there is a right answer. And so I think you have to do something and you have to communicate it to your business. And you also have to think about, how's the impact going to be if I start up something and then I stop it? Because if you give out Christmas bonuses this year, I can guarantee you next year, your employees are going to be expecting Christmas bonuses. But here's some things to think about that I experienced was that Novembers were always terrible for me. I mean, it got to the end of November and I was thinking, why did I even stay here? I should have just went hunting. And November, every single year, except for one out of 18 years, was a terrible November. So basically, as December starts getting a little bit busier, you're making up for a poor November, a slow December, and then I'm expected to give cash or pay Christmas bonuses when I'm struggling cash flow wise. And then in our business, because we dealt with frozen pipes and different types of water damages, we then would go into end of December and beginning of January with lots of different types of work, right? We had more work than we could handle. Everybody's working overtime. So then I'm spending, as I'm trying to catch up from the last 2 months, I'm spending 2 months of trying to get the work through and still meeting payroll. So it's a tough one. I mean, it's a tough call because I think whatever you do, it's going to be expected. So the thing that I did was I would give a bonus around Christmas time due to the longevity of the person that had been working there for me. And sometimes, basically you're writing a check, they're going to have to claim it as income. But sometimes if you're having a year where you just don't have the money, I think you got to have that type of communication with your employees that just say, look, guys, we can't afford it this year. But then you got to question and say, how's that going to impact the relationship I have with my employees? What are the employees going to think about the company? Because the employee's perspective is always that the business owner has tons and tons of money and that they're living large. And that's not always the truth. But I think that's also why you want to start looking at in your business, if you communicate to other people, especially if you communicate to your employees, an open book management system, a great book by Bo Burlingham and one of my favorite authors, Jack Stack, The Open Book of Management. Hello, Kayla, Brent, Jana. And that book teaches you, if you have an open book system with your employees, they can see if the company's doing well or not doing well. So I guess, what's the purpose of the holidays for you? For me, it's taking time away from the workplace to spend with my family and emphasize that with my employees. So if it's focused on family, there's no correlation there to money. But at the same time too, maybe you want to do a year-end bonus and that gets rewarded based upon performance. But my favorite system for managing employees performance-wise is to have a performance pay-based system. And if you have that set up, then they're getting bonuses throughout the year because the high performers are winning the additional income that they've earned. And so whether you choose to do something for Christmas or not, just try to look at different perspectives of you, the owner, the employees. If you don't do it next year, how's that going to impact you? And then make your own decision. That's the best advice I can give you today. So thanks for joining me. Check out our new website. I came out last week, told you guys, rightstuffmedia.com. That's with a W. We've had quite a few downloads of the 7 thought-provoking questionnaire that I'm offering for you guys out there. And what's unique about that is it takes a look at you, yourself, your beliefs, and then asking that question, where can I put myself and who it is that I am out in the marketplace? Because I think if you find your place in the marketplace, you're going to dominate and you'll quit competing with everybody else. So I offer that to you, rightstuffmedia.com. Thanks for joining me today.